Welcome everyone to Shootin' the Shit, the Valentine's Day Massacre on Our Wallets. I'm your host, James P. Madonna of Mega Life 21 Progressive Discussions, and welcome and happy Sunday, Feliz Domingo, as they say in Spanish, and also happy Super Bowl Sunday. Even though I don't really care for either team, I would like to see the Rams win, LA Rams, but I really am not into either team. My life does not improve. The quality of my life and the standard of living for me does not improve regardless who wins the Super Bowl or the World Series. Or the Stanley Cup. So I just want to introduce one of my co-hosts, the original co-host for this type of show, open topic show, Keto Kings, Progressive Discussions, open topic show, the Keto King himself, the one and only BC Beer Reviews from Michigan. How are you, sir?
I'm all right. How are you doing today, James?
Good. I'm doing all right. I'm to help relax. I'm sipping on some aged Dominican rum that I brought on Fandango Friday on Ronald J. Theriault show, where Zuckerberg screwed me up. That eagle beak control freak geek screwed me up because when Ronald Theriault sent me the link, I did not receive it for the very first time. I did not receive it. Very strange. And that in turn screwed up my routine for Fandango Friday. My shtick was completely ruined. But anyway, the main theme of the show is St. Valentine's Day Massacre on Our Wallets. And because this is the show before St. Valentine's Day Massacre on Our Wallets. If you're a sucker and you allow it to happen, that's what the day is. Let's see, who do we have here? Bryce Regal. Hey, James, I hope Zuckerberg decided to quit messing with you. You know what? I have other glitches on my Facebook groups. Um, I'm I'm the administrator. I'm still there as the administrator on two of my groups, but it keeps asking me if I want to join the group. How could it be, how could it ask me if I want to join the group if I created the groups in 2012 and I'm the administrator? Why is it asking me to join it? I'm telling you, he must be one of those reptilian aliens or some kind of cyborg, evil cyborg or something. You know, if you ever hear him speak and publicly talk or interview people, he's one weird motherfucker. Mark
Make him
Zuckerberg.
sound like one of the creatures from that old TV show V, man. Where them aliens came down. They looked human at first, but once you peeled off the skin, they were reptilian.
He's very like robotic, no emotion, no smiling. He's got like a very stiff. His lips are stiff. I like almost like he has to plug himself in to go, to have dinner. Probably has to plug himself in when he's with his little Asian wife. So I'm just waiting for the others to come. If they do come, they said they want to come. So thank you, Bryce, for stopping by, and might as well pull up this while I get the show on the road. Hold on. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I know what I got to do. Okay. And now I think it'll work. Since I know how this works. There's also a Pencil Neck Geek that runs StreamYard. I'm telling you, they all look like weasels. All these programmers, all these geeks that start the software and the websites, they're all Pencil Neck Geeks. Okay, let's see if it's here. All right. Well, actually, let me see if I could make it bigger. No. Let's see. Why is this crap? StreamYard.com is sharing a window. Who gives a fuck? They always got to promote themselves, the motherfuckers. Okay. All right. Now, what a piece of shit these geeks are, I swear to God. All right. Bryce says, no, he plugs himself in. He plugs his robotic kosher dick into the outlet. That's how he charges himself. All right. Now, I can't really make it bigger than it is. Now, hey, Jordy from Scotland is here.
Hello, how you doing? Oh, sorry, I think I might have feedback.
Now, oh yeah, you gotta turn the volume off YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, once you do that, you're fine. Okay.
How you doing, James? Cheers to you, buddy.
Not bad. The theme of the show is the the Valentine's Day massacre on our wallets, and we're going to talk about how men get suckered into spending money that they really can't afford to spend, and they possibly don't have, because the women lay guilt trips on them, the wives, the girlfriends.
Apparently, they've never met me yet.
The mothers do that. That's probably how the girls learn the guilt trip on men.
Hey.
Says Zuckerberg, the eagle bee control freak geek.
I hate Zuckerberg.
Oh, I can't stand the guy. He's a wicked, vile humanoid.
He looks like a cross between a robot and an alien. He's a fucking weird looking guy, ain't he?
Yeah, yeah. Like I told BC and the folks out there, I've heard him give interviews and do public speaking, and he talks like a freaking android or a cyborg or something.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, he really
Fucking
does. He's really a weird motherfucker. So
yeah.
anyway,
Yeah, talking
now
about like aliens or whatever. What you guys are talking about? You know who else kind of? You ever think about Christopher Walken and
yeah,
like
Oh,
I know who he is. Yeah.
how he might
me,
be an alien?
Christopher Walken. I was in the James Bond film, and it was called A View to a Kill, and I played a guy called Zoran. Sorry, that was crap, wasn't it? I was trying to do a Christopher Walken impression now.
Arr, Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken.
Now this is an old Valentine's Day bell, but it only cost me $1. See, it says
Nice.
ring for a kiss. Yeah, kiss my ass and my scrotum. Motherfucker.
What up, Ronnie?
Oops, where were we? Now I gotta find the there we go. All right, now all the nauseating commercials everyone's aware of. The most nauseating is not so much the flowers and the chocolates. The flowers that you spend top dollar at a florist, let's say, or wherever, and in 2 days they shrivel and die. But the most annoying, and the box of chocolates that most married women really don't need because they already have big fat cellulite asses and they're already grossly
Yeah,
over.
they got that booty.
Yeah, because they're too comfortable being married. They figure, oh, my husband loves me. He's not gonna leave me. He loves me. Yeah, they forget that men are very visual with
Yeah.
their sensuality, and where women probably get more turned on by what they hear. Most nauseating on the Valentine's Day Massacre is the so-called fine jewelry. Fine jewelry. All right. Kay's Jewelers, and the worst of all, Jared. Oh, he must have went to Jared. He must have went to Jared. Let me tell you something. I know for a fact because a friend of mine, I know him and all his brothers are all in a family-owned chain of fine jewelry stores. Let me tell you, the diamonds they use in what you see when you go to those jewelry stores that advertise, they are low-grade diamonds with many inclusions and imperfections in them. If you looked at them with a jeweler's loop, you could see them. They're charging you for the so-called designer that designed the setting. So they're taking low-grade diamonds, they're putting them in a setting that some designer
Yeah.
together. So you're not paying for the grams in gold, the weight in gold like you do in a foreign country. Oh no, you're paying for the design with inferior 14 karat gold, not 18 karat gold, but 14 and 10 karat gold. So you're paying for the design and you're getting ripped off because a lot of these guys have to put it on their credit card and they have to pay it off, regardless what it is, engagement ring, bracelet, whatever. You try to sell. I noticed for a fact, you try to sell that jewelry that you got at Kay's or Jared, just try to sell it. They will appraise it for what they can sell it for, but they will give you a fraction of what you paid for it. So if the tennis bracelet costs, let's say, $5,000, you won't get anywhere near that unless it's investment. It's certified by the Gemological Institute of America to be investment grade, high quality stones. Unless it's graded as high quality stones, it is not an investment. It is not an investment. So you're being ripped off, gentlemen, or getting suckered into buying fine so-called, I wouldn't even call it fine, jewelry for your significant others just to get into that bearded, just to get into the bearded cherry stone clam. Okay?
That's right. That's
And
true.
over,
That's facts.
yeah, okay. And over here, you see people that discuss conspiracy theories and tend to be conservative. They have a one-track mind. They're not well-rounded. They discuss the same thing. Oh, the government wants to control us. Oh, the government wants to take our rights away. Oh, our freedom, our freedom. You know what? Freedom where you have to worry about how you're going to pay your bills and where your next meal's coming from. That's not a pleasant aspect of society. All right, getting back to this. All right, now the Valentine's Day menu. Let me see if I can make it bigger. What happens is around these so-called holidays, they don't give you the regular menu of the supermarket. I mean, of the restaurant. They don't give you the regular menu. They give you the special holiday menu. Okay, so they give you the holiday menu with different food and different prices and very limited amounts of items. Let me tell you, they rip you off and give you crap during the holidays. Now, in this case, let me see if I can zoom in. Let me see if it'll even zoom. It might not. Let me see. Hold on.
Amuse bouche.
Oh, it did. Okay. All right. Look at this. $109 a person
Damn.
to attend this limited Valentine's Day menu. And a lot of people have to wait a long time, even if they make reservations. Sometimes they wait over an hour for a table and they're starving and they're staring at other couples also starving. And you have to listen to nauseating, sappy music. And as you can see, you have a ridiculous ripoff of $109 a person.
That food doesn't sound too good either. I would prefer some seafood up there.
It's better for the man to take the girlfriend out the night before or the night after Valentine's Day, and you won't have to wait. You'll get
Yeah, but you know what that chick's gonna say? Well, it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not the same thing. It's better. It's better because you're getting the regular menu. You're getting much lower prices, and the wait is very minimal. So let me get back to. Hey, good morning, Matsumi, my dear. Good morning, Matsumi from outside of Tokyo, Japan, which it is now 4:21 a.m. Monday. Good morning, Mats.
Good morning. Greetings from Glasgow to Japan.
A toast to Matsumi.
Cheers, pal.
Nonviolent. Oh yeah. Look at all the people that had possession of marijuana. That's ridiculous. That's like arresting madams of prostitution, or prostitutes and johns. That is so trivial and ridiculous to waste taxpayers' money and prison space for people to be caught with marijuana possession, which is one of the most medicinal plants on God's green earth.
Yes, exactly, James. I agree with that.
Well, look at Vladimir Putin. He's trying to start World War III. But anyway, we're getting off topic. Okay, now, guys, take them out. They do the same thing on Mother's Day. They do the same thing on Easter Sunday. They have the special holiday menu, and they price gouge you and they bend you over with the insane prices, and that goes for the Mother's Day. Now, Valentine's Day is a scam. Okay. Now, I'll give you a tip. If you insist on getting roses, long stem, long stem roses, are they long stem? With the baby, with the baby's breath, the little white flowers. Instead of putting them in a vase or a vase, whatever you want to call, however you call it, hang them upside down. Hang them upside down on a nail on the wall, and they will become perfect dry flowers. They will turn into perfect dry flowers. Happy Valentine's Day, fellow. Yeah. Well, let the retail crooks of capitalism rip people off. Okay, very well. Okay, that's that. Now we're gonna go to another.
The real question has to be asked: how many of us are going out on Valentine's Day? I'm
What's
talking
that?
about the three of us. I know I'm not.
Oh
All I'm
no,
doing
neither
is
am
enjoy.
I. Neither am I. Okay.
What about you, Brady?
Let me see if I
No.
can. Let me see if I can. Okay. Woo! Let me see if I can
Styling and profiling.
styling and profiling. Okay. I'm really getting a hang of this screen sharing. Practice makes perfect.
Perfect. Perfect.
Okay. Now look at this. Talk about bullshit. Yeah, I know it looks good, but wait a minute. Let me tell you
Listen to
something.
commercial for that on the TV.
Now,
Looks
all
like
these,
Subway.
yeah, all these food places, food establishments that prepare so-called fast food. All right. Okay, this is a chain in my area called Jersey Mike's. Now, I have a Jersey Mike's kind of in walking distance. And let me tell you, I went there a few times. I got the roast beef sandwich. I told them what I want on it. I don't want lettuce because I know what they're going to do. They're going to probably give me less meat. But guess what? The amount of roast beef I got doesn't even come anywhere near what's in this photo, Jordy and BC.
Yeah.
This is false advertisement by Jersey Mike's as well as other food establishments. So between the restaurants screwing people for Valentine's Day and all these food companies misrepresenting what they're offering the consumer by putting gigantic amounts of meat in their sandwiches, they're all inducted into our Chiselers Hall of Shame. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Bart Robinson, greetings. Feliz Domingo, happy Sunday, and happy Super Bowl Sunday at that. Chris Cuomo has a real powerful lawsuit that I don't like. He has a justifiable lawsuit, but I don't like settling out of court. I like to go for the jugular vein. I think he should go. What they did to him, CNN's number one personality, and the reason why they fired him, and the hypocrite Zucker. And anyone with the name Zucker is no good, but he should go. Yeah, he should take it to court and go right for the jugular vein, like a piranha fish, and just sink his teeth in there. So anyway, there's Jersey Mike, a second inductee into the Chiselers Hall of Shame. So we're going to get rid of Jersey Mike. Even though I know it looks good, Jordy, but they don't give you that much.
Yeah, that's completely different from what you get. I
Yeah.
bet you, like if you look at like McDonald's, for instance, McDonald's, their Big Macs look great advertised, but when you get it, it doesn't look like what they advertise, So yeah.
All right, and there was our logo for this time of year, St. Valentine's Day Massacre on our wallets. and that is there's the raw heart. You know, come on, have a heart, have a heart.
The Valentine's Massacre, was that to do with Al Capone?
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I thought,
Al Capone ordered a hit on a whole bunch of people, and the ones that the one the henchmen that performed the hit were dressed up like police officers, I believe.
yeah. Did they catch the people who done it?
I don't
No.
know. I don't know. I'm not. Maybe Ronald J. Terrio knows because he's an outstanding historian, so like he would know. But
Oh yeah.
anyway, the link is out. I know Eric Fraunfelter said he wanted to definitely be on the show. I sent him the link, and as well as others. Um, um, BC, if you're cooking anything outdoors or indoors, we like to see you in action.
Mm.
In action. Cancel culture should cancel Valentine's Day. Yeah, how about that? Yeah, you're right because if the man-hating feminists want equality, then Valentine's Day, where the man is expected to go above and beyond his ability, Call of Duty or whatever, or in his budget, is giving special treatment towards the woman. So yeah, cancel culture. Jason Cleveland, our official political analyst and journalist, that will be returning, I believe, next Sunday. He's right. He's
Well,
absolutely correct.
I hate to interrupt you there, James, but I gotta show something to you.
Oh, you're gonna go out. You're gonna show some food. All right, hold on. Hold on. Oh, well, look at that. That's a slow cooker.
Yeah.
And what do you got going there?
Stuffed pork loin.
Pork loin.
Yep.
What's in the middle?
Cornbread stuffing with just mushrooms this time.
Oh, okay. So
It's at 170 degrees right now.
So you don't have any. You don't have the transportation to go get any firewood or charcoals yet, right?
Yeah, it's pretty limited. I mean, if I had to walk, it's like a mile and a half away, at least in some cases. So on the weekends, the buses don't run. At least the one like 4 blocks away. I mean, I can walk there to the bus stop, but Saturdays and Sundays, that bus don't run. So it's crazy.
Mhm. Well, you're eventually life will get back to normal for you, I predict.
Yeah, it will. I know it will. It's going to take a little bit of time to get to that point.
Right. Well, so Jordy, what do you've been drinking and eating?
Ooh, I'm having a Heineken in a Heineken glass. I have the package is kind of ripped, but
See it, oh, the Polish. Oh, the Cabanusi. Oh, wow, that's great.
hell yeah.
Oh, yeah, I know the Cabanusi. It's like eating beef jerky.
Yeah, it's so good.
Oh,
And
damn right.
there's Sylvester.
I used to get fresh Cabanusi from the Piast Polish meat and provisions, where they make everything on the premises.
Mm,
Yeah,
nice.
they smoke their meat, their bacon, everything.
Yeah.
They do it all. They have like mounds and mounds of wood outside in a pile by the smokehouse. So they got the main smokehouse, and then they got the retail store, and then they have another retail store somewhere else. But the main smokehouse is where I used to go to that store. So everything was coming out of there. But when you parked the car, you could smell the aroma of the smoking going on.
This tastes smoky.
Oh,
Beefy and smoky.
wonderful.
A lot of spice.
Cabanusi is great. Yeah, it's for those that are not familiar with it, it's like a salami. It's like a Slim Jim. They're slim and long, and it's a type of it's like the expensive dryer. Hold on, let me get a shot at it. The expensive dryer kielbasa is dark like that and wrinkled. So if you buy like the $5 a pound kielbasa, it'll look like that. The only difference is it's really thick, and that's cabanusi, which is thin. Yeah, the flavor is like incredible.
Cheers, James. I'm drinking a wee Heineken, by the way. James Bond's beer.
And
The name's K. Jordy K.
I will say this, that Jordy and his cabanusi, that's the best quality snack that any beer reviewer has ever brought on the show. I don't mean dinner. I mean the best snack.
In fact, James, I remember the last time I had some cabanusi, you told me to dip it in the beer. Remember?
Oh, I said good things about it last time.
Yeah, if you dip it in the beer, remember?
Oh, I didn't mean it. I just said that to be funny. But if you like it, if you like it, then it's a good idea then. Now, if you had some really potent dark ale.
Like a stout, imperial stout.
Some dark brown ale or a stout, and you dip the cabanusi in there.
Oh, that would be heaven. Yes. I'm going to do that next time I get a stout.
Yeah, I'm sure you have a lot of dark ales in Scotland.
Oh, yeah. In fact, I'll show you something. James, are you a Star Wars fan?
Oh, hold on. I hope you're still relaxing in the bed. You don't get up because of my show. You can watch it while you're sleeping. All right,
James, check this out.
All right.
This is an imperial stout. Death Star Episode 2. It's a chocolate, peanut butter, and caramel imperial stout, 12% volume. Death Star Episode 2. Wow. Star Wars beer.
That is a great look. Northern Monk. That is a great looking, and the ingredients. That is a really.
This was £5. £5 for this. Yeah.
£5, and it's 12% alcohol.
Yep.
12% alcohol, and look at that peanut, chocolate, and caramel. But look at that, Jason Cleveland. Look at his fine product.
The Death Star is somewhere.
Death Star.
Yeah. There is there. That's the Death Star there.
And what's the name of the brewery? Northern
Monk.
Monk.
Yeah, they're amazing. Honestly, they do incredible craft beers and real ales.
Good.
Definitely check that out, James. If you can get that in your town, then that would be amazing. This is 12%. It kicks you in the balls.
Jason's impressed by the artwork on the bottle. Yeah, me too. It's got
Jason. Jason, it's awesome.
I'll get it. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get it. Hold on. Keep. Hold on. BC. No, Jordy. Keep. Talk to the people while I go get Uncle Frank. Hold on. I'll be right back.
All right. I'll show some beers off.
Yeah. Oh, James don't want me talking.
You're talking while you're walking. So this is Northern Monk. This is the wee collection I have. This one is. I'll start off with this one. This one is their North. BC, you'd be interested in this one. Overtone Brewing Company, Northern Monk, and Record Brewery. DDH 7%.
Yeah.
North. So this is Northern Monk again. Yeah. This was a favourite.
Pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Jason and I and BC are impressed. And now what do we got there? Wow, look at that South pastry. What? Pavlova pastry sour, 6.8% alcohol. Pavlova pastry sour. I got it. I got it. Hold your horses there, my friend. Hold your horses.
There's 3 different breweries mixed together.
Oh, so it was a collaboration?
Yeah, collaboration beer. It's brilliant. This is better. There was a north and south. Wait, that's the wrong one. This one.
We're seeing some incredible north and south. Look at that.
Yeah.
Now,
I love how they got the wording upside down. It's supposed to be north on top and south on the bottom.
oh yeah, like
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's pointing south. Now, what's the difference between the formulas of north versus south?
Well, the south is a Pavlova pastry sour, which is a lambic style of beer brewing. So this is basically a lambic, kinda. It's better than this. This is a double dry hopped India Pale Ale. So they're both different, but I would say this one, the south, is better because I love sour beers. I love lambics, you know, like a cherry lambic, a raspberry lambic. Oh yeah.
Jason Zuckerberg would make a beer called Eagle Beak. I picked the Rams, but I'm not really into the two teams, to be honest with you. But
I think Jason, I think
Rams. Well, how much was the bet? Or were you just talking fictitiously?
No, I like their uniforms.
Okay.
My hometown, our high school football team is the Rams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, but I'm not really, hog wild about.
Yeah.
I
Neither am I. I mean, they've got, who was that? The quarterback. I should know his name by now. He was just here. Matthew Stafford is going to be in the Super Bowl. So he used to play on the Lions up until last year. And then, I think the Rams.
Lions. I remember Alex Karras.
Yeah, remember Mike Utley?
No, Mike Utley.
No, he was a player back in the early '90s. He ended up getting hurt, and he was had some sort of spine injury, and he always did the thumbs up, So every time the Lions came out to the field, the players did a thumbs up.
Kurt Warner, he said. Kurt Warner.
I can't remember Kurt Warner.
Eagle Beak Brewery. Okay, I promise the gentlemen, Uncle Frank is here, the pipe wrench, for giving Mark Zuckerberg the old-fashioned nose job that he deserves. Now, Jordy, it goes like this: put this on this eagle.
Oh shit!
And then you keep twisting it around in circles.
Oh damn! That would hurt. What fuck?
You keep twisting it. Oh, this always opens my sinuses. What a wonderful. Maybe we should incorporate. People that do acupressure and acupuncture. Maybe they should incorporate.
Sinus enhancer.
Yeah, they should incorporate it now. Yeah, because Zuckerberg, man, I'm telling you, Jordy, what do you think? This is a good nose job for him, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Uncle Frank, yeah, that's making me breathe really nice.
He would look like Voldemort.
Open me right up.
That's like a deleted scene from Scarface there.
St. Louis Rams, they originally were in LA, and then they went to St. Louis. Old-fashioned nose job. Yes. Now we have the one and only Thomas Metal 75 of southeastern Massachusetts.
Cheers,
What
everybody.
can, what can we say? Master drummer and guitarist for independent heavy metal rock band Oxblood Forge, the originator of Wildcard Wednesday, the one and only Eric Fraunfelter. Thomas Metal 75 is here,
Cheers, dude.
What's going on, everybody?
and Jordy showed a couple nice, no, three of them actually, three really interesting products.
Nice.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Let's see what
55.
Budweiser Select.
select 55.
You know what's so
Wow.
select about it, besides 55 calories and 1.9 grams of carbs, is the fact that it is, if you can read that,
What's the percent?
4% alcohol. Look at that. Wow.
Oh, right. I've never seen that before, dude. That's cool.
Yeah, I guess. If you're really looking to be on a diet, which I'm not, you buy this beer. Too expensive.
Enjoy, bro.
It's all right.
Cheers. I'm drinking a Heineken.
Cheers.
Light.
Yeah, so we already did our introduction shtick before, and oh, that really opened my sinuses up. Thank you for reminding me about good old Uncle Frank, the pipe wrench, because yeah, he's been throwing a lot of glitches at me, Zuckerberg, and this is it's Uncle Frank because it's shaped like the letter F. I
like that. That's cool, yeah.
But I really did have an Uncle Frank that I was close to, so it works out.
Are we close to your Uncle Frank?
Yeah, the late Uncle Frank he was a ballroom dancing teacher, and worked for Gene Kelly, and his spirit is probably yelling at me saying, Is that what I'm good for? You naming a pipe wrench after me? He's probably screaming at me.
Yeah. No, I'm sure he would appreciate that.
But the pipe wrench, I originally got it not for the nose job thing. I originally got it because if you have an old shower head that needs to come off and it's all encrusted, the only way you can really get it off without pulling the muscles in your body and your upper body is with a pipe wrench. Somebody told me get a pipe wrench, so I got it. Actually, it was on sale at Home Depot, like
Hardware store, major hardware store.
Back in the early '90s, something like that. Yeah, and to hang on to, because I used to sell imported shower heads from Italy, and I still use them myself. Let's say a friend, let's say a female friend, is having trouble she wants to get one of these new shower heads, but she can't get the old one off. Well, you come to the rescue with the pipe wrench. So, Jordy, tell Eric about your very interesting beverages that you showed me.
Well, I'm just drinking a normal Heineken right now, but I'll show you my Death Star beer.
Yeah, just show me the cans.
Wait a minute, James. What? Show me. He's going to show me his cans?
He's going to show you his cans.
Look at this, dude.
Whoa. Chocolate, peanut, and caramel.
And it's from Novermug. This is called Death Star Episode 2. It's a Star Wars beer. I'm not a big fan of Star Wars, but I like collecting beer. There we are. I'm more into James Bond. There we are. And these two as well. South and North. South and North.
Northern Monk. All right.
Yeah. These are free. This isn't just one brewery. It's not even two. It's free. Three breweries collabing together. BBNO, Staggeringly Good, and Northern Monk, and Yonder. And this is a Pavlova pastry sour. And this is coming in at 6.8%. And this is North. And it's a collaboration between Northern Monk, Neon Leopard, and Overtone Brewing Company. And it's a DDH IPA, double dry hopped India Pale Ale, coming at 7%.
Sounds so good.
The South one is better, dude. Honestly, this is weaker, but it's tastier.
Hell yeah!
There's still some stuff in there. I don't know whether to drink that or not.
Nice.
Oh, you can still smell it. Oh yeah. This was £3.50 a can. But this one here, dude, this was £5 a can. This Star Wars one was a £5 a can. It's because it's 12%, though. 12%.
That would get a little pricey, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. I don't even know how you send beer to America. How do I send beer from Glasgow to like Louisiana to like Michigan?
DHL.
What was that? Sorry.
DHL. They specialize. D as in demon. DHL.
DHL.
Yeah, they specialize in international shipping.
I can't even do that.
Yeah.
Probably. As long as I think for a lot of people that do try to do even like in their own country kind of shipping of beer, you're not supposed to do as long as you're packed really tightly, you can't hear things rumbling around, you can't hear liquid sloshing around. I think you're not really going to get questioned.
Yeah.
I don't know how different it is when packages are coming over from a different country, though. I don't know.
You have to put a lot of styrofoam peanuts in there, right?
Well, the beer man from YouTube and up there in Oregon, check out his channel, everybody. Beer man.
The beer man, yes.
He ships quite a few beers over the course of a year to various people that would like to try and do some trading of beer. I got a couple of his beers that he sent over, or not his beers, but beers from his area, and he packed them really, really tightly. He had them in Ziploc bags with bubble wrap. It was really good.
A sexy lady right there.
You know, she's a siren.
Cacao and hazelnut broken breakfast stout.
Twisted breakfast stout. Cocoa hazelnut. Oh, that's interesting.
Hazelnut, yeah.
Hazelnut with the cocoa. Wow.
Delicious.
Damn,
Yeah, that is about 11.2%. I'm guessing between 10.8 and 11.
So these stouts are getting really elaborate. Hey, look who's here! The one and only.
Can you get this? Can you get these ones?
What do we call them now? The New England beer master, or no? That's you. Northern New England beer master, John and Nelly.
He's still the Georgia beer reviewer.
Georgia beer review.
Yep, that's where he comes from. That's how he's been known.
Oh, you have copies of the videos of Oxblood.
I can try to screen share some. Yeah, I can screen share the ones that our good buddy John and Illy took. Just a little sample of things here and there.
Yeah, I've seen the videos this morning of you playing. Yeah.
Nice.
On the messenger
window. Yeah, let me. I don't know if this is going to share my audio though. Share system audio. Let's try it this way. Click. Go this way. All right. Am I in screen share mode? You let me know.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. We got a couple of videos that John Anili took.
All right. We got Eric's band up next. Oxblood Forge. There he is back there.
Whoops.
Setting up the equipment.
Oop, there's me tearing down the equipment, but I didn't need it because I borrowed a drum set. Little sound check.
Is that your band, Thomas?
Yeah, that's me.
Watch that.
How did I follow you?
I'm easy famous. He's like the Flex Seal guy on TV. I'm easy famous. 1999.
Yep, that's courtesy of John and Nelly taking the video. Then. That was the first song we played. It's called It's all about the night ride. There goes John crazy with the camera.
Did you increase the volume?
Oh, God.
All right, next video, shall we? Yeah, I was at a sushi bar restaurant called Toto in Salem, Massachusetts. Really nice. Really nice.
Hi, I am Mr. Flex Seal. It can be yours for 5 easy payments of $19.95.
Am I the Flex Seal guy, right?
That's good, good.
Thank you. There might be one other video that's not that I know of, right?
Yeah. Well, Paul Anthony Manthea says you're pretty good, damn good drummer.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Paul. Alright, let's see. There might be one more. Yep, one more video.
What are you doing the vocals, Thomas?
Not me. I'm just drumming.
You're doing the drums?
Yep, I'm a drummer.
Sweet. Ow!
There you go, people. Oxblood. Courtesy of John and Nelly.
Oh yeah, Oxblood Forge. Absolutely.
We got We made $103 on Friday. US dollar.
Oh yeah, yeah. They definitely have
Oxford Forge.
sky's the limit potential. Doc Oxblood Forge, without a doubt.
Oxford, is that the name of your band?
Yes.
Are you on Facebook? I'll like your page and stuff.
On Facebook.
He's in it. Can you link me on Messenger, bro?
YouTube.
Yeah,
It's on YouTube.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'll follow you, bro.
Recording the weekend of March 12th. The 12th of March is when we're going to do another 4 new songs in the studio.
Sweet, man. Nice.
Yeah, stuff was coming together pretty quickly after this last album that we did. This music was coming together very quick. We had all these creative juices flowing, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome. Sweet.
Yeah.
3C, what are you doing?
I had to step outside real quick with my dog. So
We got snow today a little bit. Woo.
Yeah, we did. We did, but it's kind of melting. It's wet. Came down
Yeah,
wet.
it's not a whole bunch. It's so I live so the street that I live on the side of the street is pretty flat for the most part. So the driveways aren't really getting too terribly snowed on and sticking with the snow. But across the other side of the street, it is a big incline. All the houses are on a big incline, so all the driveways are. That side looks completely covered with snow. The side of my street is completely. The driveway is almost completely clear. Didn't have to do anything to it, which is nice. Yeah. I can't imagine the UK. The UK doesn't really get huge snowstorms, do they?
No, not really. I mean, we get wet. We get rain all the time in Scotland, though. We get rain all the time. Yeah, it's wet as fuck here. It's raining right now. It's not snowing, though.
Good.
Well,
It snows all day.
from what I understand, the Gulf Stream kind of brushes the British Isles or United the UK, so that's why they get a lot of rain, and their winters are not that bad because they are pretty high in the northern hemisphere. They are pretty far north. Yeah, I mean, they're not far from the Arctic Circle when you think about it. You know, where northern Scandinavia is, but their weather's mild. And I think it's the same thing with Iceland.
That was so cool, man.
All right,
that was so cool, Thomas.
Hold on. We got.
Yep.
First, we'll take a look at. BC has Hop Slam Ale.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love this beer so much. God, last year when it came out first time having it, oh my God, I ended up going and getting 3 more 6-packs.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I love that beer so much.
What's the
I keep waiting for that, and the I think that ABV
is it 9%?
I want to say a 10. Hold on.
Oh, really? Might be right.
Yeah, I know these are kind of high. I think it is a 10
now. Let's see.
Let's see here.
Let's see who gets it first. Who gets it first?
Damn, Thomas, 1.3k followers. Nice, bro.
Yeah, man. Cheers. Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. 10% that beer is, yes.
Yeah, I figured it was. Yeah, it's usually 10% each year that it comes out. So
wow, 10%.
Yeah, it's 10%. Yeah.
Jordy, what do you got?
Oh, I got. I'll show you. I wanted to show you this. This is amazing. Look at that artwork on that album cover.
So, you're talking about Oxblood Forges.
Oxblood.
Yeah, man. That's Thomas.
Oh, yeah.
And congrats to Thomas as well for this. With 1.3k followers. Everybody who is watching this stream, go and follow Oxblood Forge. Follow right now.
There it is, right there.
There we go, Jordy.
Yeah. Follow Oxblood Forge. Especially if you love like death metal.
Yeah, look them up. Join their accounts, their profiles. Subscribe to them, and that's the music you heard. And here's the drummer. He's right here.
We do luckily ship internationally if you want physical merchandising or an album.
Yeah, that would be cool in a t-shirt.
Personally signed one. We can work that one out for you.
Oh, that would be sick, dude. I would love that. I've got signed albums up there. Sometimes my computer comes off road, but you can see it. Can you see them?
We can do that for you. Yeah, man.
I don't know if you can see it though. I'll show you a picture, right? I've got. Here's a signed vinyl from the lead singer of a band called The Beloved. And it says, "Hi, Jordy, peace and love from John Marsh." And it is
that's cool.
The Beloved Physical Love. It's like 80s stuff, like 90s, like kind of dance stuff. Yeah. I got this on the Facebook group, the Beloved Facebook group, because the lead singer was getting rid of old vinyls and stuff. And, you know, I jumped at the chance and got some awesome vinyls from him. The Beloved, an amazing English band from the late 90s, early 2000s or something. Yeah. Pretty awesome. So yeah, I collect vinyls and stuff. So if you do you have vinyl? Do you have vinyls?
No, we don't have any vinyl. We don't have any vinyl right now. Vinyl's actually kind of expensive these days to produce.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's an actual physical media that actually gets the music gets physically burned into grooves, and that's the thing that actually sounds.
Yeah.
Like amazing technology, I tell you that. But
Yes.
yeah, we thought about that at one point, but if we did it, it would just have to be a really small run, just because it's expensive, and we would have to get a consensus from we'd have to reach out to fans and stuff and see if anybody even wanted to get a vinyl and make it worth our time, so we know exactly how many we're going to try to print.
I would buy a vinyl from you guys. I would buy a vinyl.
It's really popular right now. People buy cassette tapes now. I see local bands. I see
Damn.
on shows, and they sell cassette tapes. It's a retro thing that's coming back.
And you know what the sad part is? I lived through all that. I remember when all that stuff was new.
It's coming back around.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
My friend actually went straight
I got a
to
real question though. If they're bringing back vinyl, bringing back soundtrack or cassette tapes, why ain't they bringing back 45? Well, I'm sure 45s are out there somewhere.
They're not bringing back 8-track.
Yeah, that's what I was going. Why don't they bring back 8-tracks? Yeah. I remember sitting in the car listening to an 8-track, and they had them in sections where they had like 4 songs a section, and you know what they call it? A chapter, because it was that long. And you know what? You get in the car and you put in your favorite album, you got to listen to that one song. You got to drive around the block a couple of times, man, just to get to that one song.
Yeah, but it was so big and clunky. It took up so much space on your shelf.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oxblood Forge. Follow now.
8-tracks.
Yeah. I'm sure somebody's out there is making their own 8-track. Who's got
Man,
that?
I was in my in my late teens when those 8-tracks were the modern way to go.
Huh.
The modern way to go.
I'm thinking out loud now. I gotta say, man, you know what? I know they got people out there that call themselves purists. I'm putting out a challenge to any purists for music and audio. Start installing 8-tracks in your cars right now. I'm telling you, bring that stuff back here right now.
Oh my God! This guy
I
remember my grandmother, instead of calling it a turntable, she called it a Victrola.
Oh yeah, like okay, yeah.
Remember the old one with the horn where they used to play?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The
Wow,
RCA,
yeah.
the old
Yeah, crank
RCA.
them up.
Hold on, was that Ronda Rousey?
That's not Ronda Rousey. What?
Yeah.
No,
Who the hell was that?
I don't know.
No.
Damn, I
That's
was predicting
the guy that gets suckered into the Valentine's Day menu. Batman. Hey, you got Plankton, the pickle from SpongeBob?
No, but I got Blake TV.
Blake TV.
Add me on there for a laugh. Because I'm a goofy motherfucker.
Well, you ain't seen nothing. I'm sure you know he has many special effects. Oh, that's Beer Man's loft or cave, beer cave.
Oh.
Yeah.
All the cans and stuff. Holy crap! He can make some money.
I tell you,
I got 2 different spots for my peer review show.
his beard is whiter than it ever was. Beer Man is.
Man, he shaved it off and it came back quick, man. I'm telling you. Remember when he shaved it off and it came back so quick?
Yeah.
Very quick, very fast it grows.
Yeah.
Hold on, there's Joe Biden grinding Eric from behind.
He didn't ask for my permission. No, not in the least.
Look at his eyes going cross.
That's from an actual comic, I'm telling you.
Yeah.
It was
Robbie
a,
Middle, that's not right.
it was a cartoon. It was a superhero cartoon called Underdog. I don't know if some of you guys probably don't remember.
I remember that.
Yeah, Sweet Polly Purebred was his girlfriend, and Simon Bar Sinister was his enemy. But his biggest arch rival is Overcat. Underdog had Overcat was his.
You guys are talking about comics. Look at this, James.
Oh, that's
This
Chef
is,
from South
Spider-Man.
Park. Chef and the school bus.
Yeah,
driver.
Crabtree.
That's when he was trying to raise money.
My salty chocolate balls.
Chocolate solid balls.
He said, "No, I got this
Isaac Hayes.
sexual fetish. Put the paper bag over your head."
Only explanation: aliens.
A paper bag over the head with a little hole, just that fits the mouth. A little hole at the mouth.
Now, Jordy, you could use
It's
that.
not ugly from behind.
You could use that trick on a girl that is not really super duper hot looking. You get a paper, bring a sandwich bag, a paper bag.
What?
Say, I have this fetish. I have this fetish for paper bags. Could you please wear it?
Yeah, I will. James. You guys like comics?
Big battle on the paper bag.
Was that the Thing?
No, a Spider-Man.
Now, Aquaman's father is Barnacle Mermaid Man or Barnacle? No, Mermaid.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. Barnacle Boy. That was it.
Yeah, Mermaid Man. I think that was his grandfather or father.
Oh, he was dad, the Aquaman? Or the creature of the Black Lagoon? Or was that his cousin?
I think it's his cousin.
No, well, he was dressed with his colors. Like he had like an orangey costume or whatever, or a superhero suit, like an orange color with yellow. That was Aquaman.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy.
Yeah, they didn't need any breathing device, but the squirrel from Texas, she needed the.
Sandy cheating.
Oh, we're talking about SpongeBob now.
Yeah, let's go.
How does the girl get down there anyway? Was she like on a ship and how'd she get out there?
Who knows?
Hidden questions we need to start asking in these cartoons, man.
Well, I'll tell you, when I was really a little kid, there was a morning show called Diver Dan, and there were puppets, there were marionettes, there were strings, and there were sea creatures. There was Diver Dan, who was, a human in an old-fashioned diving suit, the bell with the round helmet.
Yep.
And then there was Sea Biscuit, who was the talking seahorse. And then there was Baron Barracuda, who was the talking barracuda. He wasn't a nice guy. I mean, a nice fish. Yeah, he was always grouchy. And then there were other creatures, but they were puppets with strings. It's interesting. What we had.
You ever watch the Punch and Judy show?
I remember it, but I wasn't a fan. Who was the one with lamb chop? The lamb.
I think it was called Lamb Chops. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to say Shirley, but I don't know if I'm.
Yeah, Shirley. Was that Shirley MacLaine or something?
No, yeah, Shirley MacLaine is an actress. I don't know if she does lamb chop, but they do look similar though.
There was a Captain Kangaroo.
I remember that. I used to watch that.
Mr. Green Jeans was his friend, Mr. Green Jeans. There was But but they had a lot of they play like old Flash Gordon movies, like Buster Crab, and the spacecraft, alien spacecraft had like sparklers, like cheap sparklers coming out the back.
Yeah, like from a cheap firework or something. Yeah.
Yeah, and there was Ming the Merciless was his the evil arch rival, and then you had they played Tarzan movies, with Johnny Weissmuller
Yeah.
and Three
Now for
Stooges.
me, they used to play a lot of was it Johnny Sacco and his giant robot? It was like made out in Japan, but this kid had like a wristwatch, and he'd call on this giant robot to come out and fight like I don't know something like Godzilla would or something. It was one of them deals where it was a big gigantic robot that would have some sort of alien come in and meet him for a fight. So it was kind of cool.
I remember Gigantor. I remember Speed Racer, which was like anime. It was like Japanese anime. Speed Racer.
Yeah.
Hercules. The the theme songs were entertaining. They were catchy. A lot of
yeah. Used to watch what was it? It was a cartoon with Thundar the Barbarian. It was like set in the future. It was like a Conan ripoff. So it was kind of cool for like a 5-year-old to watch. Didn't realize it was a Conan ripoff until like later on, but still.
Wasn't Hercules with Kevin Zorbo and Xena?
Oh yeah, Hercules.
Wasn't that a spin-off of Conan, sort of?
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Hercules was an old Greek myth, though.
Yeah, but Kevin Sorbo was not. He was not big like Steve Reeves. I mean, he didn't look like a Hercules. Kevin Sorbo, but Lucy Lawless, I tell you, she looked great with that black hair as Xena.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I don't know about you guys, but I ended up watching that. I guess reboot or remake of the Battlestar Galactica with James Olmos. You know who I'm talking about, though.
Battlestar Galactica. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. He played the chief captain. I guess the captain on Miami Vice as well. He was also in Blade Runner. But
was that Gil Gerard, right? That was Gil Gerard.
James Olmos, yeah.
No, I mean the main star of Battlestar Galactica was Gil. I think his name was Gil Gerard, and something Gray, Erin Gray. I think it was his girlfriend there, Erin Gray. I think it was. They had the hottest women on that show.
Oh, you're talking about the original one?
Battlestar Galactica, the old series from the 80s.
Oh yeah. I remember that one with the guy from Bonanza. Yeah. What was his name? You just mentioned it too. He was in Bonanza. That's kind of what I know him for.
You know who played the original Zorro? That was the father on Lost in Space, Guy Williams. He was the original Zorro when it was black and white. Early 60s.
Oh, okay.
Now, all the Tarzans have one thing in common, including Buster Crab of Flash Gordon. They were all swimmers. They were all competitive swimmers.
Yo.
Where's that coming from? Is that you, Jordy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was him. Yeah.
He's whistling.
Where's your brother? Where's your brother Haggis?
Oh,
Haggis.
Haggis is in his room playing his games, getting angry at his games.
They all play their videos.
Did you hear me whistling now? Did you hear me whistling now?
Oh, here we go. Hold on. Let's get a bird's eye view.
There's Mermaid Man, Particle Boy, and Real Life.
That's it, yeah.
G.W. Bush and his father.
Oh, wow.
That's Mermaid Man. Well, look,
He's not got as big as a nose.
he's
That-
got
that-
scallop. He's got a scallop man's ear for his man boobs.
Barnacle Boy's got a fucking horseshoe for a nose. Jeez.
And he's got look how far up his pants are in the belt of his pants. Like old people, old men,
Yeah.
they usually button their shirt all the way to the top. They pull their pants up high.
Yeah, they pull their pants up to the chest.
That's because I've got saggy balls.
Dry sack?
You say saggy, they just call them big. Either way.
What is that? Dry sack? They do sherry in a sack. Remember that commercial? Dry sack.
Are we spinning a wheel and doing random?
Oh, I don't own the wheel. That's Jason Cleveland's.
On the wheel. I thought that wheel was a virtual.
No,
Is it next week or the week after that he's supposed to come back?
no, next week he's coming. Next Sunday. I don't know how to work it, and I don't have it. But
Let's help
it's
you.
better.
Yeah.
It's better than it ever was in the past.
I've got an idea. Why don't we say a topic, and then if anybody wants to talk about that topic, then let's go. So, Eric, what topic do you want to talk about?
No, let's do something interesting. Let's pull it up to the people watching.
Let me get the things.
He's gonna get the wheel. Oh no. Let's talk about. I don't know. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl? Anybody care about that? No. I guess not.
I went down the stairs to roll this. I'm going to call it a cigarette on here, but you know what it is. But I just heard on the news that the Super Bowl's in LA. Downstairs in the news. Yeah.
They're in a heat wave currently, apparently.
Damn. In February? Wow.
Yeah, it's gonna be. What is it? It's gonna be like 86 degrees, which is gonna be like 30 degrees Celsius.
Ooh, wow.
Warm.
Wow.
What goes?
We had a little bit of a heat wave on the East Coast. I mean, we were in
down.
we got into the 50s, into the 60s, which we were somewhere around that 12, 13 degrees Celsius range.
Yeah, we're at 20 degrees up here at Detroit.
Crystal pendulum.
Eric, are you from Indiana? Is that right? Oh, Massachusetts beer review. Sorry.
No, he's not from Indiana.
Canadian.
Yes, see, the pendulum is agreeing. He's not from Indiana.
Okay.
Now, do you like the topic when we first started the show, pendulum? Was it a good topic? Yes.
Yeah.
Is it true that the women have this scam going on with men for many decades? Yes. Are they, aside from sex, are they as useless as balls on a pope?
Are they good for one thing? Sorry, that sounded bad, didn't it?
Now, when young women say they don't cook, is that because they were never taught, or is it because they're lazy?
Both. I would say both, maybe. Some women don't know how to clean either.
No. Now, when they say they don't do laundry, they don't clean it, is it also that they're lazy?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Or do you think is lazy synonymous with lack of interest mentally?
It could be mental health, yeah.
Mental health. No, it's deliberate. I think it's deliberate. Is it deliberate because they know that man is a sucker for a pretty face?
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you find it interesting, Pendulum, that when you first start dating somebody, you would never burp or fart in front of them, but once they get to know you for a while, then you just let it rip?
I don't give a fuck. I fart and burp in front of them. They laugh at it. I actually find it funny.
So the Scottish girls, they don't get offended if you do it like right away?
Well, the posh ones do.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Nice, prim and proper women.
Now, if Jordy was doing 69 with a super hot, let's say a car show model or a swimsuit model, and she farted in his face, would he like don't even pay attention to it and just keep
I
on?
wouldn't give a fuck. If there was a swimmer model on top of me, oof, she could do anything and I wouldn't give a fuck. Oh, I.
Yeah, no, look at it. No, Jordy wouldn't care. He'd just keep on doing what he.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Damn it.
I dated a lawyer who insisted on paying for her half, and even half of the tip. She insisted.
Wow.
No, they're out
They
there.
were Dutch on that one, man.
She took half of your tip.
Yeah, no, the poor girl got sick.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Oh,
she had gotten multiple sclerosis. So
cirrhosis of the liver. Yeah.
no. That's what all the booze hounds that go live are going to get. No, not sclerosis of the liver.
I'll probably get that then.
No, MS. It's an autoimmune.
Sclerosis.
Do they sucker men into doing all these things because they can? Men allow it? Yes. Oh yeah, you got to have a sucker. You know, it's like a is that like S&M? Like for every sadist, you have to have a masochist. Like as if for every spanker, you have to have a spanky.
Fucking brilliant, man.
Bad girl.
I'm guilty of that.
Oh, you're into spanking?
Why? If it's a last dinner.
Jordy is into spanking. Interesting. Where's Michael Hilton? Is Michael Hilton? Does he have any fetishes that he doesn't tell anybody about?
Yeah, he likes to receive black eyes.
He does. Oh,
Receive black guys.
is he very private? Is he unusually private with his life with all of us? Interesting.
Does that thing know if he's currently drinking an alcoholic beverage right now?
Who him?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, is Michael Hilton drinking an alcoholic beverage without any of us knowing it?
Or is he detoxing?
Wow. I guess he is.
So when he gives speeches about sobriety, is he like blowing up balloons with hot air?
And oh well, I'll wait.
Yeah. No, it's saying, oh wow, look at that, a big yes.
Big yeah.
Oh, all right, go ahead, BC.
Well, you remember what was it? A few episodes back, I think you were here on this one, Eric, where how'd that go? I guess he came on the show and somebody referred to him as the sober James Bond. Okay, well, as far as that goes, but the point I'm getting to is I'm not trying to make fun of the guy. And Mike, if you ever watch this, I'm not trying to make fun of you. I'm sorry if it seems like that, but I'm not. But I've got a little story about that whole James Bond bit, though. Several months ago, I see one of his posts on Instagram. He was dressed up, and it kind of reminded me of Daniel Craig as James Bond. Yeah, and I commented on the picture that you look like you could be the next James Bond. And it was like, okay, cool. He liked it. No big deal. I mean, if this is one of the things, what's going on? Yeah. But anyways,
nice picture.
Yeah, and I was on one of his shows. We talked about it like that following Friday or Saturday or whatever. And he actually liked it. And it was like next thing you know, he started posting on Instagram about what James Bond song he's listened to, this, that, and whatnot. So he
Yeah.
just took it man with it, man. So I just thought it was kind of crazy that time that he ran with that old James Bond thing. So
Well, I told him he would look really good in a black leather sports jacket. I told him he should get one.
Or a
yeah.
tuxedo.
I mean, if I talk to him about James Bond or start doing the theme song of James Bond, I'm not doing that.
I'm a big
fun
James
of
Bond
him,
fan. I love
what
James
I mean?
Bond.
I'm making, I'm laughing with him. So
I got so many fucking James Bond things in my room, man. Honestly, I've got a big picture of what the fact.
now here's a good question to ask anybody, especially us four and everybody that's watching. Rank your favorite James Bond from the most favorite to your least favorite.
That's pretty. I'd say that's pretty easy. Sean Connery's number one. He's gonna be number one for ever and ever. There's no
Look at
way
that, James.
that.
Oh, I was talking about the actors that played him.
Yeah.
So mine would be okay. I'll
Roger
give you an
Moore.
example. Okay, for me,
Look at that. Whoa.
from most of, like, or I guess favorite to least favorite would be Sean Connery.
Yeah.
God, what was his name? Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah.
I love Pierce Brosnan.
Yeah. That one guy, I forget his name, but he played in that one movie one time.
George Lazenby.
Secret Service.
Yeah, George Lazenby.
Yeah, okay.
Service.
Yeah, him. Okay.
Yeah.
Roger Moore. And you know what? I keep forgetting about Daniel Craig. Hold on. Let me go through this again. Okay. You got the original three that I already mentioned. Okay. Sean Connery, Pierce Brosnan, that guy from Hermes. You know what I'm
George
saying?
Lazenby. George Lazenby.
And Daniel Craig. Okay. Then Roger Moore, and then Timothy Dalton.
Timothy Dalton, yeah. Timothy
I don't
Dalton.
know how I keep forgetting about Daniel Craig for some reason. I don't know, but he's so good.
He is good, but I prefer Pierce Brosnan, and I love the Roger Moore ones. I love my favorite. All right, my favorite James Bond film is a tie between GoldenEye and On Her Majesty's Secret Service. Go back and watch On Her Majesty's Secret Service. It's one of the best James Bond. It's the best James Bond film ever, along with GoldenEye. George Lazenby, yeah, that's the only one he did, but it was amazing. Timothy Dalton did 2 James Bond films, License to Kill and Living Daylights. License to Kill was the best one though that Timothy Dalton did. Yeah, I could talk forever about James Bond, honestly. James, if you were to have a progressive discussions about James Bond, oh wow, you wouldn't be able to shut me up.
Yeah, and my dad has all the movies on DVD, and I can tell you, I watched every single one of them films.
We'll do it, Jordy. We'll do it the next time we have Shootin' the Shit. We'll do it. Not with the serious. Not with the, yeah.
There's all the actors there. There's fucking Sean Connery. Well,
or if you want to talk about it now, talk about it now.
Hey, come on, man.
Roger Moore, Sean Connery, Daniel Craig, Pierce Brosnan. That's George Lazenby right there. Here. And that's Timothy Dalton.
Oh,
Timothy Dalton, George Lazenby, Pierce Brosnan, Daniel Craig, Sean Connery, and Roger Moore.
Roger Moore.
Yeah.
Was never really a big fan of Daniel Craig, to be completely honest. The character, I guess he played it well because the character is kind of meant to be sort of an asshole, and Daniel Craig definitely made the guy seem like an unlovable kind of asshole, but everybody kind of loves him at the same time, right? I
wasn't big on Daniel Craig either.
Kind of reckless, and then he kind of came off that way. But I think I liked Sean Connery and Pierce Brosnan a little better because they seemed like they were a little more witty about the humor and how they kind of conducted themselves. And some of the terrible jokes that Pierce Brosnan would say. No, we're so dumb that they're.
There was a joke that he did. The world is not enough with Pierce Brosnan, and there was the lead female actress was called Christmas Jones, played by Denise Richards, a hottie. But right at the end, you see them two shagging, and right at the end, he goes, "I thought Christmas only comes once a year." The worst joke in Bond history.
Yeah, but you know what? Guess there was one Bond girl with the best Bond girl name ever. And you know what her name was? Yeah, Pussy Galore. Oh my God, I'm surprised they let that one get away, man. Oh my God.
Ursula, whatever her name is.
Yeah.
You're talking to the biggest James Bond fan you'll ever fucking know, honestly. Honestly. Have any, Eric, you might have played GoldenEye for the Nintendo 64.
Yep.
Yes. I knew it, man. I knew it.
I remember the
That
video
was
game on the
movie
Super
came
Nintendo,
out
the
on the
Nintendo 64. That was a classic video game back in 1997, I think that came out. Or
97, yeah. 97. Yeah, it was after the movie came out. Just after the movie came out. 2 years after the movie came out. Yeah. They started working on it when the film was being made, and then it took them 2 more years to get everything like perfect for the game, you know, because it was going to be a on the rails shooter, but then they made it a 3D first person shooter, you know. And GoldenEye 64 is one of the games that started off COD, you know. GoldenEye was inspired by Doom as well, you know, Doom, the old 90s game. It's first person shooter. Yeah, Doom started it all. Yeah, I can talk up. Sorry, I'll shut up.
You're good.
Sorry.
I think James is shooting the shit somewhere behind the camera.
Yeah, oh, he's shooting something, all right.
Sorry, James.
We kid.
Sorry.
What? What?
Did you?
We're losing the audience, James. Come on back.
Yeah.
Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air. Dead air.
Yeah.
How about the Super Bowl halftime show? A bunch of rappers.
You know, I was watching the news this morning, and okay, fine. You know, I generally watch it for the weather, even though most of the time I'm not going out on Sunday. It's my day off. I don't feel like going anywhere unless I got to.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, I'm watching the news. Okay, you've got Matt Stafford. He used to be the quarterback for the Detroit Lions. Now he's not. And now you have Eminem doing a halftime show. Now, I don't know if they'll actually have him in the halftime show or if like it's a pre-production deal. But there is a third guy from Detroit. I forget his name. I wish I could remember it. But he's also going to be in the Detroit or part of the halftime show. So, but what makes this so unique is he's not only a rapper, but he is deaf to the point where he can kind of hear you, but not really. But yet he'll start rapping this, that, and the third. It's like we got 3 guys at the Super Bowl at one time from Detroit. That's so awesome, man.
Representing.
Now, what was with the Detroit Red Wings? What was the significance of that dead octopus they used to throw out in the ice?
Oh, that's the thing. It was one of them deals where it was like, I guess, superstition, where the Detroit Lions the Detroit Red Wings were part of the original 7 hockey teams, and Chicago was one of them. Now, I can't for sure say which ones else that were part of the original 7. I want to say New York, I know New York is one of them. Beyond that, I can't tell you.
Chicago Blackhawks.
Yeah, the Chicago Blackhawks, the Detroit Red Wings. But there were 7 teams, and
Ottawa Senators. Ottawa.
I think so. Or the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Yeah, well, there's two in Toronto. There's Maple Leafs and Ottawa Senators. I don't know if the Montreal Canadiens are part of that.
Yeah, because there was 7 of them, and the closest thing that came to 7 was the octopus, even though it has 8 arms. So, and we had that one year. I forget which year it was. Now I've got a picture hanging in the back from 2002. So I'm not saying that's the last time, but that's the picture I got. So for that, for a while there, they were pretty much on fire, man. They were either there every year for the Stanley Cup championship, every year or every other year for a good long, was it 5 years?
I see the Boston.
So,
oh yeah, they were hot right there. I see the Boston Bruins,
New York
Montreal
Rangers,
Canadiens, New York Rangers.
Yep, Toronto Maple Leafs.
Toronto Maple Leafs,
and that's the Montreal Canadiens.
Yeah, what is the one to the left of the Rangers?
To the left is the Chicago Blackhawks.
That's the Blackhawks. I didn't know they had. Oh, okay, gotcha.
They are, yeah. Montreal. Montreal's the other one we forgot. Yep.
You know what's strange? The logo for the Canadians, it says a C and an H, which I think means Canadians hockey.
Yeah, their nickname is called the Habs. I don't even know HABS. I don't know exactly what that means.
Yeah, what about the Calgary Canucks?
Yeah, Habs is short for Les Habitants. Okay. Early farmers of Quebec. They're the Les Habitants. All
right. Habitants were the early farmers of Quebec, right?
Yep. I guess that's what their nickname is.
Quebec. I heard a French woman told me that the French Canadians were from Normandy, part of France. Normandy.
Whoop, goodbye, everybody. No. James, you left alone. What gonna do?
What happened?
I just got a text from a very sexy Scottish lassie. Wow.
Yeah, special effects.
Now this is a podcast only. Only spoken word. No.
Special Thomas
James.
Middle 75.
Oh, I'd have to leave and come back in.
What's that, Jordy?
James, would you ever do a progressive discussions on the Zodiac Killer?
I mean, he supposedly they think they're sort of sure they know who he was, and he passed away, right?
Yeah, Gary Francis Post.
I mean,
that's who they believe it was. Yeah, I know a lot of stuff about the Zodiac Killer.
Never really saw. Quebec. Yeah, Quebec. Quebec is how they say Quebec in French.
Yeah.
Quebec. Montreal, Quebec. The Quebec. Here's the Prime Minister of Quebec.
I'm not the Prime Minister of Quebec. No.
What's that guy? The Pink Panther, Peter Sellers, right? He played Inspector Clouseau.
Hey, what is that called again? How do you do that? That's awesome.
This whole thing, you got to download Snap Camera. Download Snap Camera, and then when you have downloaded Snap Camera, select that before you come onto the stream. And then you got to select your camera and add Snap Camera.
Right. You look like an anime character. That's cool.
Oh,
yeah.
I fucking love anime.
That's only the tip of the iceberg.
God, really? Yeah, it is. Here, how about How about this one?
Pardon. You bald. You look like Walter White.
Oh, kind of.
Well, at least you could tell what you're gonna look like if I don't think you'll lose your hair, but
Is this one any better?
no, that's not good.
You look like Mike from Breaking Bad now.
Oh my God! It's Danny DeVito.
Is Danny DeVito? Yeah.
Yes, a snap camera, real.
Yeah, that's just funny, Eric. I like it, bro.
Now, what I always wanted to ask you? What is the Thomas in Thomas Middle 75?
Oh God, you and everybody else want to know that one. Okay.
Is that your middle name?
Ooh, no, it's not my middle name. Ooh, nice beard. So the band one of the bands I used to, let me turn this crap off. One of the bands I used to be in practiced at my house before I even joined the band, and their drummer, I think he was, I don't know, a year or two older than everybody else that was in that band at the time. So that would make him probably 3 years older than me. He came to practice high as a kite off his mind, and he said, You look like a Thomas. So everybody called me that dumb for that specific reason.
You do look like a Thomas. That's weird.
No, he looks like an Eric. He looks like
I look like Egbert now.
Egghead. Yeah, you could play Egghead in the next Batman movie.
Wait, I want to try that stuff. I want to try that snap cam stuff.
No.
Ecstasy. You're in ecstasy.
Oh boy.
That's excellent.
Excellent.
Yep.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Excellent. Yeah. Let's go slow motion, shall we? Slow motion.
Call yourself Edgar.
Too many bears.
Edgar. Edgar. What was that? Edgar Martinez? Was he with the Seattle Mariners? Edgar.
Damn, dude, I can't tell if I'm tripping or if I'm sober. Oh, look at that cat.
Is it true?
Is that what is it? No, it's a dog. Oh.
Egg yolks are good for you. They're a super health food. Yeah. That's,
What is that?
Am I tripping?
now a Trappist.
The shit I'm feeling a whale. Hope so.
A Trappist monk that makes these ales and everything. The Trappist monk, did they do a lot of shoulder shrug exercises for their trapezius?
Yeah, every time they get a bad beer, they're like,
No. That's what I thought. Actually, I thought why they're called Trappists.
What the?
Now the Geordie is Geordie's brother going to really learn the bagpipes?
I hope not, because I hate the fucking bagpipes. They're noisy things. That's not...
but they're it's your roots, man. It's your roots.
True.
It's your heritage, like Frank Stanza. Festivus is your heritage, George.
This is wrong. Why are my eyes down here?
What the hell?
Festivus is
What
your heritage. Big go, plankton.
Damn, dude.
Plankton. Now Squidward is always he's always very stressed.
Eric, that is so cool, man. Are you ready, kids?
I hope not, Captain.
No, he would do good. Geordie's voice with the captain would go.
He's got a mustache. Ooh, can you drink a beer with this thing?
Who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
James P. Madonna.
He likes those bikini bottoms.
Yeah. How come there's a
I
surf?
like them even more if that's all they wore was bikini bottoms.
How come Bikini Bottom has Larry the lifeguard, and there's actual waves on the bottom of the ocean? You can never understand.
Oh, you're spaced out now.
Yep. What happens if I move back further? Wow. Okay.
Can you see Scotland from there?
No, I can see Russia though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scotland is probably across from Norway, I think, right? If you went east.
Yeah, I think maybe. I'm not good with geography, but maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
but,
beer is empty. You gotta get another beer.
but you're not far from the Arctic circles.
Yeah. You gotta get another beer. Don't have that fear. Let's make that clear.
I'm more interested in your haddock,
Hell yeah, bro. That's it. That's what's up.
smoked haddock.
Hell yeah, damn it. Eric, you.
Go.
Scotland. Let's go. Scotland. Let's go.
But they'll
Hell
never
yeah,
take
bro.
my freedom. Yes, Braveheart.
We may
right?
take our freedom, but they'll never take. Oh, I can't even remember it.
Wow.
You look like Braveheart, though. You look like Mel Gibson from Braveheart. With the blue face.
Only Scotland. What the?
If you had a cocktail right now, it would be a blue nun.
Wow. No.
That's cool, bro. I wish I could do that with my camera. Oh, there's Biden.
Yeah. You don't. No Joe Biden. No.
Nah.
Anyways, enough of that shenanigans.
Damn, Eric, you got old, son. Eric, you were looking young 1 minute and then you're looking old as fuck.
What did you say about me?
Where is the time went? Damn.
Almost looks like Shatner.
I've been Shatner.
Shatner.
Okay, I'm a little baby. The Teletubbies over.
Spirit Box. Is there anyone with us watching our show from the spirit world?
Oh, this is awesome.
What?
What the?
What was that?
What was that?
Say hello, Spirit.
We say hello to the spirit world.
What is your name? How did you die?
What is your name?
Mike? I heard Mike. Mike. I think.
Where did you die, Mike?
Well, you can't bombard them, like you gotta.
I heard Ruth. Ruth.
I don't know about how accurate that app is there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Seems like it goes without you asking a question.
I do believe in that stuff, though. I am spiritual myself. I've seen ghosts, heard ghosts. I've even heard my granddad's ghost. Yeah. Like, I was walking down the stairs and I heard Jordan in my ear. It was like a whisper. And then I told my mum about it and she was like, yeah, your granddad passed away 3 years ago. And the day that happened. So, yeah. I there's ghosts. I believe in that shit.
Well, there's a lot of haunted castles in
yeah, in Scotland, Edinburgh Castle, Dumbarton Castle, Stirling Castle, all three are haunted.
Even in Ireland, there's a lot of haunted castles, haunted buildings. Because a lot of, like, for instance, there's a haunted pub in Ireland which is sandwiched between a 1,000-year-old cemetery and an old not a monastery. Where they have nuns, nunnery.
Nunnery, yeah.
Yeah, like,
Nunnery.
it goes
Yeah.
back to the Middle Ages or something. I mean, there's bound to be
Yeah,
talking about
spirits.
a lot of drama that
Yeah.
went on
Mm.
over the years.
Trying to spirit box again. That was cool, James. I like that. I like that wee aspect of the show.
There's do the when they talk about the shadow people, they're not spirits of humans that walk the earth. They're not demons. Are they creatures from another dimension, interdimensional traveling creatures? I mean, metaphysical creatures. Okay, are they alien beings from another galaxy? The shadow people. Okay, so what you're saying is that aliens, because of the vastness of the universe, they travel interdimensionally? Okay, yes. They travel, yeah. So that is the usage of, is that similar to the use of wormholes, interdimensional travel?
Oh, that was a little hesitant at the end there.
Parallel universe. Is a parallel universe a dimension?
You're very hesitant to answer that question. Hesitancy.
Yeah, sometimes it goes whammo, smacks me
There you
in the face. Hold on, there's a
Trying
private
to make
message.
it what the hell's wrong with me?
Private message.
Hold you. Well, good luck.
Oh yeah, let her. You could let her rip. Now,
the most massive burp, and he commuted himself.
now, if someone burps very loudly,
That BC.
BC got commotion. Oh, it sounds like
Is that Jordy? Jordy. Hello. All right, we found a source of the egg.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Sorry.
Why did my voice acting?
Oh
I
yeah.
had to data on out of here.
Yeah, close out.
Is that me? Is this me? Sorry.
No, it's not him.
Okay, it's not me.
Not him.
I gotta make my departure here and get ready for Super Bowl and food and stuff. So if you guys are on, maybe after I do a little bit of eating, I will check back.
Have a nice dinner. That's if we're on. If not,
We'll be
and
back.
you're doing a Super Bowl
It's a little
hangout or
yeah, just a tiny bit. Yeah, not anything elaborate. But we'll be back with a Wild Card Wednesday, Massachusetts Review, 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. We're gonna do this again, everybody. 3 p.m. Eastern Time every Sunday.
All right, thank you for
Cheers.
coming. I'll catch you later.
Goodbye.
I'll catch you later. Just me and you in the hen house. The CEO of Walmart, it's the chicken coop. The CEO of Walmart makes $22 million a year, and yet he pays his workers minimum wage. That is despicable. That is totally despicable. And
I want to show you something, James, on a side note. I got done cooking that pork loin, and here we go.
Oh, there you go with the cornbread stuffing.
Yep.
And there it is, the other white meat, pork loin. Yep. It's like a huge, like even the Senate cut pork chop has got white meat.
Yeah. That's why they call it the other white meat.
The other white meat. Yeah, exactly. I think that you yeah, once you get that situation straightened out with your transportation, then you'll be back in business.
Yeah. I mean, there's always going to be I guess, plan B, plan C, plan D for cooking. You know what I mean? So, I mean, once I get things straightened out, which ain't going to be much longer, I mean,
Right.
things are going to get back to the way they were.
Hey, did you see that picture of that new scooter I sent you? That was a good looking
Oh, yeah,
scooter.
that looked more like a motorcycle to me. But,
But
yeah.
it wasn't big. It
Yeah, it
was
was definitely big. Yeah.
no, well, I mean visually, like in other words, it well, it might have been. It might have been a motorcycle, but it was definitely smaller than like a Harley Sportster.
Oh,
It wasn't as big as that,
yeah.
unless it was a Japanese motorcycle, the small.
Oh, like Ninja. Yeah.
But I would only feel secure in a big monster hog.
Yeah, like Harley or something.
Yeah, the big one, or even a big Honda or one of the other ones, Kawasaki or
Yeah.
Suzuki or something like that. Or, the big one, a big one, because you want to feel more secure if you're on a highway. You don't want to be all over the highway. You want something a solid ride.
Yeah, it's like, okay, let's say, for an example, you got a kid, okay, and the kid wants a small compact car. Okay, that's one way to look at it. But since it's her first car, you're trying to do what's best for the kid.
Yeah.
So what you're going to do is get at least a mid-sized car, probably an old car. Reason being is it might be classified as like a hoopty or a junker or a beater type of car. But you know what? If it runs good, it's solid, you get it checked out, and it's good and solid, get that type of car. Why? Because if they get into their first accident, they're going to have a lot more protection with a mid-sized car than they would with a compact car.
Yes.
And that's always should be in the mind of anybody that has kids. And correct me if I'm wrong, but
Yeah.
that's just how I see it.
Well, if you have kids or you have a situation where your parents are still alive and you have to take your mom here and there, and you do a lot of family stuff, then I would not get a compact. I would get like my sister loves her Honda Accord, which is their large car. But it's smooth, it's solid, it's very solid, and it has a nice smooth ride, and it has plenty of room, and that's the same thing with people riding a big motorcycle,
Yeah, a little bit more added protection, yeah. The way some people out there drive, God. I've seen some people drive. I'm sure you guys can say the same thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, people drive insane today. They could care less about anything. They really
Yeah,
do not.
it's like, okay, I don't know about you, James or Jordy, but it's snowing outside right now where I'm at.
Me
And
too.
you know what? The thing is when this happens and people start driving, they forget how to drive in snow. Take your time. Leave extra early. Don't be in such a rush. That's what causes accidents. Come on.
Well, same thing applies for truck drivers that drive big rigs.
Yeah.
You know, you're carrying possibly hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of merchandise that belong to someone that belongs to your company, or is paid for by other companies. You know, it doesn't belong to you, and maybe even millions of dollars of merchandise. And you know, this is aside from your own safety. So you have to drive very conservative when you have a big rig. Stay in the right lane. Don't go fast. You know, you don't want to jackknife. When you turn, when you get off at an exit, you have to make a slow, wide turn. You
Yep.
know,
Yeah.
wide turn. And you know, same thing applies for a big, heavy motorcycle. You know, it's a different way of driving instead of these kids with the racing bikes. And they're popping wheelies. They're going like this. They're going in. They're swerving in and out of traffic on a highway.
Yeah.
You know, they don't feel like sitting in traffic like everybody else.
I hit my head there. I had my window open, and then I hit my head on top of the fucking window. I don't know if you've seen that.
Well, I got windows open because the steam radiators in this place are too good. They're too efficient, and
Yeah.
I need some crisp, cool breathing air. I gotta have
Yeah.
a little, even in the winter, just a little.
Some fresh air.
Yeah, I got it for me to have a pleasant breathing experience. Yeah. So you know what? It happens when it happens. There's plenty of time. You know, once you get your situation straightened out. Now,
Pardon me for sorry
yeah,
for
yeah. Well, so BC's transportation situation. Now, now, Jordy, you mention to me that you guys have smoked haddock?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
That must be
I tried to find some smoked haddock at the weekend there for my dinner, but there wasn't no smoked haddock. But I had smoked bassa with the skin still on. Mm.
What was the other? What was the fish?
Bassa, B-A-S-A, bassa, smoked bassa.
I never heard of bassa. What is it related to? Is it an oily dark meat? Is it a white meat fish? Or?
White. It's white. It's white meat with silver skin. Look it up. Bassa, smoked bassa.
I will look it up.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
You know what I found out? I was shocked. I used to, when I went to Aldi's, I used to see, you know, among the other frozen fish fillets and everything.
Yeah.
I used to see these long white meat fish fillets called swai, S-W-A-I.
Swai.
I never heard of swai until I looked it up on Google. You know what the hell it is? They're fillets of what we used to call in the pet store for aquariums. We used to call them iridescent sharks.
Oh, okay.
They get in the wild. They come from Southeast Asia. They live in a river.
Yeah.
They're freshwater catfish, but they're predatory, right? They get so freaking huge. I had no idea that they get this huge. I mean, they get monstrous, and they farm raise it now, you know, for food, like tilapia,
Yeah, tilapia.
But I didn't know. I had iridescent sharks in my tank, but you know, babies.
Yeah.
A tilapia is it's an African cichlid from the Nile River, and they're mostly vegan, you know, more or less. They say they're vegan, but let me tell you, when fish are hungry, anything they can get their lips around,
especially
anything they'll fit in their mouth will get swallowed.
Yeah.
You know, they're very. I think they're opportunistic creatures. You know, my fish are like dogs. They're always hungry. They're never full. They never turn their nose at food. They're never full. You know, only cats turn their nose and refuse food.
Yeah, they do. My cats do that all the time. I've tried to feed my cats salmon, smoked salmon before, and they're like, "No, give me cat food." I'm like, "That's salmon. That's better than cat food. What are you on about?"
But they won't eat. They will not eat fresh salmon. They will not eat salmon.
Oh, really?
No, I'm asking you. Does your cat eat salmon? Would your cat eat salmon?
Well, I put salmon down in front of them before, and they nibble at it for a minute, and then they turn their nose up at it and want cat food instead, which is weird. Wait, every time I have fish, if I have some fish left over from my plate, I put it down in front of the cats. Sometimes they eat it, sometimes they snub their nose up at it. Like, I know for a fact that they don't like salmon. They don't like salmon.
But were they causing a commotion that they wanted to eat something? Were they letting you know that they were hungry?
Yeah, they were meowing. I was like,
Meowing,
well,
staring at
yeah.
They stare at you and blink their eyes.
Yeah.
Look over at their dish. Look back at you.
Look over at the
Now
dish.
again.
You, yeah.
What my cats do is they come up to my room and they sit in my bed, and then they either sit in my bed just to sleep, or they sit up here to ask for food or to ask to get outside. So like, yeah, and they meow in my face. I've woke up before with Holly, my cat, my tiger stripe cat. I've woke up with her in my face before meowing. I was like, whoa, what? And I walked down the stairs and all she wanted was food. So they wake me up for food as well. It's annoying, but you know, I just go back.
You know, my cat, when I had a tiger striped tabby, an orange tabby, and I had a gray tabby. It was their names were Samantha and Sabrina.
Oh, nice. Samantha and Sabrina.
Yeah, and they used to tap me with their paws when they were nagging me.
Yeah.
To go get food. I mean, they'll keep.
They'll put a paws up to your face, kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll even put their wet nose sometimes up against your nose.
You know, cats have pressure points as well. See, like right in the forehead. If you put a cat in the forehead, they'll love it. And if you stroke right at the back where their tail is, they love that.
You ever see the long whiskers they have coming out of their head? Like not just eyebrows, but like, you know, like other.
That happens to really old cats, doesn't it?
Does it? I don't know. I always notice it even on a younger cat.
Yeah.
They have they're fine. They're very fine, like real thin fishing line. Like you got to really look close to see it. But they have a lot of them. These real long whiskers where they can sense things. Maybe it helps them at nighttime.
It does. It helps them to sense things. See if they can't see if it's too dark, then that's what guides them. You know.
Yeah. Well, they have the vertical pupils for night vision.
They light up. If you ever see a cat at nighttime in the dark, their eyes go and light up like car lights. It's pretty cool, I think.
Yeah. That's their night vision.
Yeah, but my favorite animal of all time is wolves. I've even got a fucking. You ever seen that before? Have I showed you that before?
That's pretty good. Pretty nice tattoo.
Wolf tattoo. I like wolves. I've got that as well.
Yeah, the wolf pack, they deliberately have the older wolves, senior citizens, stay in the front of the pack because they don't want the old ones to get lost behind.
Yeah, because they're the alpha wolves.
Yeah, they want to make sure that not only the alpha, but the old ones that are slower, they want to keep an eye on them. So
Yeah, it makes you look okay.
they have a hierarchy, rules, and I think females even have an alpha. To be honest with you, there's an alpha female.
Yeah.
Now, when I had a bearded dragon lizard, they're communal.
Awesome. You did? You still got them?
I used to have it. I don't have it now, but they're communal. They have an alpha male lizard, and the females have their alpha.
Yeah.
And now the males with lizards, the males communicate and express themselves by doing push-ups and bobbing their head.
Damn.
The females do this. They wave.
Reptile wave.
They take one hand and they wave, and that's a gesture of appeasement that they're saying, I acknowledge you as the alpha. You are the boss.
Alpha male. Yeah.
So when mine used to do that to me, it was a female. It looked at me as the alpha, and I didn't know. I thought it was cute. I go, oh, look, it's waving. It's waving. Isn't that wonderful? But
Yeah.
I didn't know the meaning of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're good lizards, but you need a very hot, ultraviolet basking light. They have to have like 100 degrees on one end in the daytime, and then at night you have a nighttime hotspot.
Wow.
Which is not as bad.
BC's dog. BC, what's her name? Him, her?
Rocket. Like a space rocket.
Raku.
Yeah, Rocket. Yeah.
Hey, Raku. Hello.
Hear that? Listen.
Hello, Raku.
English sheepdog.
Yeah, sheepdog. Or as I like to call it, the shaggy dog.
Beautiful. Is it a he or she, BC? He or she? She is beautiful.
No, it's he. They could be tough fighters. Any dog that herds cattle or sheep is a tough fighter.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
They say the breed of this dog is like 13, 14 years. And we're going on 14 now with her. So it kind of shows her fighting now, man. She doesn't act all that old either, man. For real.
Well, give her the top of the line dog food with no grains in it. No grain free.
She's weird. She likes dry cat food for some reason.
Yeah, my dog likes cat food. I've got a wee dog down the stairs. It's a Yorkie. And I have 2 cats, and I find my dog eating the cat food. So dogs like cat food as well,
Yeah.
I've seen dogs eat their food. The cat's bowl was clean, and your food. Then they come and they beg you to feed it with the human food. Dogs are like eating machines.
Yeah.
No, they're eating machines. They're eating machines.
Yeah.
I'm using a new dental floss now called they're plackers, but it's a different style where it's supposed to slide in like it was nothing. It just goes like it slides. You don't even have to force it in. Oh, so for dinner I defrosted leftover black beans with ham hocks. I had it in the freezer, the leftovers, and I got brown rice left over, so that's what I'm gonna have for dinner. Because I like the flavor of the pork skin, the smoked pork meat in the skin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I like that.
I know it's not the same thing, but it's like cheese and potatoes where you get the corners that are all crusted up and crunchy. It's like eating crunchy ends, man. Oh my god. It's like that for me, man.
Yeah,
I totally get what you're saying.
I like when it comes to fried potatoes of all kinds. I like them on a well done side. I like the crunch, and I love the skin of everything, not just the pork, but chicken skin, turkey skin.
Yeah.
The pig, of course, and fish. I like the.
You know, a lot of
You
the times that's where the fat's at, is in the skin, and that's where the flavor is at too, is in that fat.
of course,
And
fat is flavor. Of course.
yeah, and if you guys ever watched me, like, I know I didn't do it this time or talked about it, but why do you think I leave a lot of that fat on my pork loin, man? Because that's where the flavor is at. I mean, as far as the fat goes, I do not touch that fat on the pork loin, man. I might score it, but still, you're getting a lot of flavor. And if I wanted to, all the juices that come off of there, that slow cooker, man, I could use it as a gravy. Yeah, if I wanted to.
I mean,
So,
you know that whole milk tastes a lot better than non-fat milk. I mean, it's
oh,
obvious.
trust me, I'm going with the heavy. If I could, I'd be going with the heavy whipping cream, man. Yeah,
Well,
but
you're dealing with whole 4% fat. Of course, it has more flavor. You know
yeah,
that's gives it. Well, with the dairy, it's the lactose, which is milk sugar, with the fat.
yeah,
That's what creates the creamy flavor.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what creates it. Like, I like all kinds of dairy. I'll eat cheese from all over the world. I'll even drink buttermilk if I had it in front of me. You know,
Yeah.
I like it.
Now we got a place out here where, since we talk about buttermilk, and buttermilk can be kind of thick. Now we got a place out here, a farm called Calder's. Now they make what's called chocolate milk. Now this chocolate milk is so thick, it's almost on the side of buttermilk almost. Okay,
You ever
but
hear of farmer's cheese?
I've heard of it. Never seen it, but I've heard of it.
Yeah, farmer's cheese is like if you took whole milk cottage cheese and you fermented it until it got like solid, until it became like a solid piece of cheese.
Yeah, kind of like your well, I want to say
Yeah,
American cheese. That's processed cheese, but like I don't know your cheddar jack or your cheddar or Munster cheese. Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Well, farmers, if you took ricotta cheese that they use in Italian food, and you took cottage cheese, it's more solid. But I mean, it's not a solid like cheddar or Monterey Jack or Gouda or Swiss. It's not that hard, but it has a nice flavor. Farmer's cheese. Um, I like it all. Now in Wisconsin, they have something called deep fried cheese curds, and I find that interesting. I never really had that.
and we've got a thing out here called White Castles. It's like a fast food restaurant.
Yeah, we
They
got them.
oh, you got one out there? There
Yeah,
was
we
a
got
time
White
where
Castle.
they made. Oh, you don't?
No, we
Now
got
they.
White Castle. Yeah.
Oh, okay, sweet. But there was a like limited time offer special that they had fried curds. I don't know if that was like a nationwide thing, but around here they had that. It was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Oh damn! I must have missed it. I would have loved to try it.
It's
Fried
like their
curd.
fried clams. Love their fried clams from there too.
Let me tell you, people. Now, White Castle must have gave up on advertising years ago because they stopped. But the White Castles are here. They're still around. I always tell people White Castle has sweet potato French fries, and we didn't know that. White Castle has fried clams. And people didn't believe it. White Castle has codfish nuggets. Codfish
Yeah,
nuggets. People don't believe that. And they have pulled pork, barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. White Castle.
yeah,
People were like, I didn't know they had all these things. I said, well, you know what? Try it, because I used to get
yeah.
a whole mess. I used to say, what did I get? Give me 2 large fried clam. I said lightly fried, 1 minute, because I want it moist. And Let me have two or three orders of codfish nuggets. Let me have a large sweet potato fry. What else did I get? Oh, pulled pork. Let me have a few, about, I don't know, 3 or 4 of those pulled pork sandwiches. And then I would say, could you do me a favor? Could you combine the vanilla and chocolate shake and give me a large shake? Just blend the vanilla and chocolate, because those are the only flavors they have.
Yeah.
And they would do that. They would blend it for me because their shakes are really rich, creamy. White
Yeah,
Castle,
James, there's Sylvester. There's Sylvester.
this Sylvester.
His name is Junior, but he looks like Sylvester.
Hey, hello
I
there.
thought it was a pussy's head.
I tore a putty tack. I
thought it
did.
was a pretty cat.
That was Tweety Boyd. Tweety Boyd. Yeah, you know, with male cats, you can play more vigorously with them than females. You know, but anyway, yeah, White Castle is really, I think it's a great fast food chain. People make fun of it, but I like
No,
it.
it's great, man. But you know, maybe I might. I don't know if it's a diehard thing with me or a purist type of thing with me, but I see them White Castle boxes, like say in grocery stores, vending machines, that type of deal. And you know what? I've tried them. You know what? It looks like it, but it's not it, man. It's not the same thing. It's not the
Nope,
same thing.
no. All these sells White Castle burgers. It is not the same flavor.
Yeah, it's not. It's not the same thing. It looks like it. The box looks like it, but when you eat it, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, read the
That's why I
ingredients.
always got to go down to the White Castles to get their burgers right there at the
They
source.
they got all kinds of preservatives in the frozen White Castle.
And you know what I think it is that makes it so good though?
But we
They're
used to
cooked
go
on
there.
onions. They're cooked on onions, and they toast that bread on top of the meat too. Because the way it works is it's the onions, the meat, and then the bread, and that combination. Oh my god, it works so well. What's Jason saying?
Michael Hilton just posted a video. Why does he avoid this show? Why does
Really?
why does he avoid this show? Oh well. Well, getting back to White Castle, um, you know, when the bars would close, we would go to White Castle right before they closed the dining area or the drive-through. They had a 24-hour drive-through,
Yeah.
and we
Now, see
would.
where I live, the beauty was is that both were 24-hour for me, dining room and drive-through. So 2:30 hits. I'm at White Castle's ordering my. Now this might seem weird, but most of the time I had ordered the chicken rings with mozzarella sticks if I was coming home from the bar. Any other time, I was ordering. What was it like? I think it was number two, where you ended up getting like 4 of the White Castle sandwiches and a thing of fries and a drink.
Uh-huh.
So
Yeah, but they have the creamiest. They have one of the best tasting milkshakes around. I mean, creamiest. Uh, um, well, yeah, it really absorbs the excess alcohol. That is true. It's a booze mop. But you know what? The White Castle burger is not greasy. It's steam grilled. They use
yeah,
like,
this is true. What
yeah,
Jason Cleveland said is true. Yeah.
they put the onions. You know, they got steamed onions, and they call it steam grilling.
Yeah.
Uh,
And if
so
you ever take off the top bun of the White Castle burger, you'll notice that there's holes in the meat, and
yes,
that's to help toast the buns or steam the buns.
yeah,
So
it has something to do with their griddle, their cooking apparatus.
yeah,
Um, yeah, they come by now. Wendy's It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. I'm not crazy about Wendy's.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, um, I will never eat anything from McDonald's, but Burger King I will. Burger King I will.
Yeah.
What
No,
about
McDonald's.
KFC?
I haven't had any McDonald's since I was in high school,
No,
or since I graduated high school back in
I,
'93.
I just know what goes into their hamburger patties and their chicken nuggets, and it's not
Yeah.
good. It's not
What?
good.
What is it? What goes in it? Is it like?
All right, I'll be back.
But byproducts, you know, they use pink slime to make their hamburgers, and what pink
Oh, yeah.
slime is, they take all the waste from the cattle, and they grind it into a pate, all the byproducts.
Yeah.
Then they put a little bit of ammonia in it to help disinfect it.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, if you want to learn about what goes into McDonald's meats,
Wow.
look up Jamie Oliver's YouTube videos on pink slime, and he'll go through all the detail.
I heard that fucking chicken nuggets were made of baby chickens. That's wrong. I don't give a fuck.
It's
Oh,
disgusting.
Terrio!
Yeah, he's here.
I
Now-
love him. He is my favorite beer reviewer. He's my favorite beer chipper.
Now, once in a big while, Burger King gets, just like McDonald's does with the McRib, Burger King gets the barbecue pulled pork sandwiches. They're like 2 for $5, something like that. Yeah, 2 for $5, and they're big. They're much bigger than the McRib, and they taste a lot better. And I'm telling you, I used to go there every day and get the pulled pork, because I know it's limited supply only, and they're going to stop the promotion. They're going to stop the promotion. Rodeo Burger. That must be a chain down by him. Rodeo Burger.
Oreo burger.
You know where I never been to? I never been to Sonic. I never been to Sonic because there's no walk up, and you can't go inside. You have to. I heard you have to do that damn not drive through. I'm sorry. There's no drive through. There's no walk up, and there's no dining area. You have to park your car and have some waitress come up to your car. And the reason why I don't like that is because I refuse to touch food with my hands after I touch money. If I'm paying for something, I always go to the men's room and wash my hands.
Yeah.
I refuse to touch food and eat after I touch filthy money.
Me too. Some people say I've got OCD. Like, I tidy this house 24/7. I've got the cleanest house you'll ever walk into. Everything's all organized, you know.
Yeah, that's suspicious, Jason. Moderna's CEO and co-founder just dumped all their stock for $2 billion. I wonder if some bad news about to break. I wonder if there's some bad news about their vaccine is about to break. You're very perceptive, Mr. Jason Cleveland. He also deleted his Twitter account. Makes you wonder what's going on with Moderna. Well, that's what I got. But I got it a while ago. I've been eating slices of corned beef hash on crackers with Louisiana Supreme hot sauce from St. Martinville, Louisiana. Well, I use the corned beef hash at Aldi's is very inexpensive compared to like Hormel or Broadcast. Very inexpensive, I love corned beef hash as a side dish with eggs and whatever, because corned beef hash has diced potatoes. It's corned beef with diced potatoes. So you got two food groups already in the corned beef hash. I used to buy Louisiana Supreme at the Dollar Tree. at the Dollar Tree. If it's on sale, I'll also get Frank's Trappies. I'll get Trappies, with the little red devil on the label. Trappies hot sauce. Frank's is all right. It's all right. It's all right. I got a bottle of Cholula, the Mexican hot sauce with the
Sriracha.
wooden knob and the lady in the front.
Oh.
Cholula. Yeah. Ronald knows what it is. Yeah, Ronald knows. Oh, they do have a war. People just don't do it. Yeah, because people are filthy bastards. Yeah, they don't care if they touch money or scratch pull dingleberries out of their ass. And hold on.
This is what we get in Scotland. Frank's Red Hot Cayenne Pepper Sauce.
Oh, you get Frank's Red
Sure,
Hot?
that's good.
Oh, sriracha.
Oh yeah, sriracha.
Yeah, that's what I get too, is the sriracha and the Franks.
And this is like
Thai Dragon. And, yeah. Avery Island, Louisiana. Oh, they do have a walk up. Yeah, people don't care. Just think of how many filthy hands touch an ATM machine at the bank. Just think about it. A block of corned beef in a can. Oh, I know that one's more expensive because there's no potatoes in it. Now, the next time you go to Aldi's, try their store brand of Spam. It's made in Denmark. It's imported from Denmark, and it has no corn syrup in it. Has no byproducts.
All right.
Also,
I'm
Huh?
going to take off, James.
Yeah, I'm going to end the show soon too. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Yep, thanks for having me, James. Talk to you later, Joe or Jordy. And I'll see you later, Sylvester. Peace out, guys.
Peace. So, what was I saying? All these brand of Spam and all these frozen hash brown potatoes from Canada. No crap in it, no preservatives. Yeah. Meat and tallow. Yeah, all beef, meat and tallow. I'm gonna have leftover. I defrosted it. The leftover black beans with ham hocks that I had. You remember when I first made it?
Ham hock.
Yeah, then I froze the leftovers.
My mum makes a lentil soup, and she makes it with a ham hock inside, so that it has that kind of ham flavor, like that ham broth. So she boils the ham hock, and then she puts all the vegetables in there, the lentils, ham hock with lentil soup. Oh, it's so good. It's so good.
Well, lentils, lentils come in different colors. They come in red, orange, green, brown, and then there's French lentils, which are good for making not a soup, it's like a salad because they're more chewy. They don't dissolve when you boil them. They stay whole, and they're really tasty French lentils.
I'm interested to know, Ronald Terrio, who do you think the Zodiac killer was?
Is expected to do 100 billion in revenue, with a majority of the profits coming from a science experiment. Big pharma profits, lasting effects. Okay.
All right, Jason.
All we need now is Orangey. Yeah, we had the male the male cat of Geordie's, and then you got Orangey.
He's right here.
And if
oh yeah, James will. If you he's right here.
Oh, he's coming around.
He's chilling. He's chilling.
Yeah. The cats they do what they want when they want. any way they want.
That's what that's true.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. But yeah, James, if you ever have an open discussion about the Zodiac Killer case, then I'm intrigued by that. I would definitely join up. The Zodiac Killer may have been, he because he wore military boots. They found military boot footprints at the murders, so he was probably a military man. Um, yeah, Matt, I think the Zodiac, like, look up Robert Ivan Nichols. That Robert Ivan Nichols was a guy who stole the identity of someone who died ages ago in the 60s. And he changed his identity at the same time that the Zodiac Killer stopped sending letters to the San Francisco Bay police station. I don't know. It's such a complicated case. It intrigues me. The Zodiac Killer case, I know a lot about. So if you ever have an open discussion about the Zodiac Killer, I'm there, James. I think Ronald knows about it as well, the Zodiac Killer stuff. Recently in the news, there's been a guy called Gary Francis Post, who was apparently the Zodiac Killer, but I don't believe that. I believe it's someone that they've not actually. I believe it's someone who's not actually a suspect yet. I believe it's someone who they don't actually know.
Well, Vietnam War, from what I understand,
Yeah.
Was a situation where they sent very young people there. I mean, it was horrible. They sent young people. They had to, they had to travel through the jungles on foot. They had the Viet Cong popping up they were in tunnels. They could pop up out of nowhere. The tunnels was horrible. Yeah, Ronald was right. Ronald's right. It's really horrible. Well, listen, how about DB Cooper?
Oh, DB Cooper. That was a guy who was on a plane, still unidentified, and he asked for ransom money. I think it was $200,000, and he managed to escape through the plane by opening the back of the plane and jumping out. And there's a main suspect. His name is Walter Recca. Walter Recca, Reca, who is supposed to be the DB Cooper. That's who's DB Cooper is meant to be Walter Recca because he confessed in audio tapes to his friend. The Zodiac Killer may have been involved with the process Church of Final Judgment or the Son of Sam. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Son of Sam.
Well, David Berkowitz claimed he got his orders from a dog, and one of the most common ways that demons shapeshift, like a skinwalker, shapeshift into is a hellhound, which is like a black dog with glowing red eyes. So there might be something there. I mean,
maybe, yeah.
I mean, I love talking about mysticism of all kinds, and it could be alien talk, like concerning areas 51 and area 52 in Utah. It goes on and on. Now, South America they said, South America has the most UFOs on video.
Yeah,
anywhere else in the country. I mean, but people are seeing them all over the world. I mean, they're either like triangles or there's like a tic tac or cigar shape or round discs, but they're appearing often, very close, and and the videos are very clear. But this is what I don't understand. All the shows on TV about Sasquatch, Bigfoot, how come all these videos are blurry? Doesn't anybody have a good smartphone to take a good video and zoom in on it?
Bigfoot, I kind of believe in. I mean, it's a possibility. I mean, like, there's still gorillas going about, you know. Who's to
Yes.
say there's another species of gorilla out there that we've not identified? So maybe I see Bigfoot as a possibility. I see ghosts. I know ghosts are real. I don't know about aliens. You know,
Well,
I don't know about Loch Ness monster. Nessie.
Now,
Nessie.
Mothman, yes, I did see the program about that, and they got these strange cryptid creatures that resembled Mothman on video, and it involved the bridge.
Oh, right.
Maybe it's possible that, like the Wendigos and all the Native American monster cryptid creatures and all the cryptid creatures that that ancient civilizations talk about. They could be forms of aliens that come here through interdimensional travel. It's very possible, because if that wasn't the case, why did they vanish so suddenly? How come they're here and then gone? It's like they're here, and same thing with Sasquatch. They're here. Somebody takes a halfway decent photo and videos, if they have a brain in their head, and then all of a sudden it's gone. All the cryptid creatures of the world are here quickly and gone even faster. So it could be interdimensional traveling, either aliens or just cryptid creatures.
Maybe, yeah.
Other dimensions. Now, what's his name? Aleister Crowley. He was like the most famous occultist from England. It was said that he opened up a lot of portals that he did not close, and it's like people foolishly playing with a Ouija board. If you don't properly end it by saying goodbye,
Yeah.
in other words, you have to be able to close the portal. If you're foolish enough to use the Ouija board, you have to be able to know how to close the portal. If not, that portal's open, and you don't know what's coming through. And Aleister Crowley opened up a lot of portals that he did not close, and this is probably why we have so many weird things going on in the world today.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll save it for another show, because my throat is getting sore from talking for like
3 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes.
Cheers, James. Thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, it was a pleasure, and I'll see you next time. I know Jason Cleveland is going to be on board with the spinning wheel of topics, the old new spinning wheel, and we'll have some deep discussion about things. We go really deep, and should be a lot of fun. Let me just get what Ronald says. Crowley was involved with Jack Parsons, mysteriously killed in an explosion at the National Jet Propulsion Laboratory. L. Ron Hubbard and others. L. Ron Hubbard, he dabbled with black magic quite a bit, and his mansion in Southern California is very haunted. Yeah, that was the Dianetics founder, right? The L. Ron Hubbard, what is it, Scientology, right? With all those nutty celebrities that got involved.
James, I might do a live stream on my channel called Zodiac Killer or something like that. I don't know. You're always welcome up on my channel. I remember the last time you joined, you were on the toilet. That was funny.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I joined by way of my phone. I was lying down relaxing and I joined with my phone. What's his name again? Yeah, a lot of flaky celebrities get involved with that Scientology, and they made a satire episode on South Park about Scientology. You know, it's they were part of the late 1940s, the Babylon working ritual. Yeah, remember that nut, Marshall Applewhite of Heaven's Gate? That's another story. You know that website still exists, and there are people still perpetuating. Oh, he, Don Juan, and then he's gone. Anyway, thank you everyone for being a part of this Sunday's show. Next week we'll be back to progressive discussions with the gang, our gang, and Jason Cleveland and his very unique, wonderful spinning wheel. What goes up, what must come down. Spinning wheel got to go around. To bring in the Red Lady, the whore of Babylon. Well, there's still practice of pagan practice of following Baal, the sun god, right? That's where the obelisk comes in, Ronald. You notice the different buildings around the world that are shaped like an obelisk, like the Washington Monument, the area where the pharaohs are buried in Egypt. There's obelisks all over, skyscrapers in our major cities. Yeah, I'm gonna close it up there, Jordy. But thank you, everybody.
Thank you for having me. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut off there.
Bob,
Yeah,
Freemasonry, right? Freemasonry. Now the sextant, or like a protractor. They use like they have like not a sextant. It looks like a protractor. But anyway, yeah, the eye of Horus, they call it, the Egyptian eye of Horus, the all-seeing, the single eye. The obelisk is, I think, part of ancient pagan god Baal, the sun god. Yeah. All right, everybody. I'll talk to you. I'll see you guys on, I guess, Facebook Messenger.
Cheers, James, for having me.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure as always.
And cheers to you too.
Cheers, buddy. Goodbye. Good night.
Thank you.